Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you just tuning in, this is what I'm also working on. This is a 2009 Jeep two-door, the Wrangler X they call. And I'm currently swapping in a Hemi from a '08 Ram. I put that in there. I had to redo the motor mounts. And the fun part was getting the computer to talk to the scanner. So I had to redo some of the wiring. I'm still working on that, as you guys can see. There's a lot of wiring I have to move around to make everything work. The fuse box is just hanging on the side here for now. So I got all that. It's going to be an automatic. It used to be a manual. This is what used to be in there, the 3.8 with the manual transmission. I got the automatic one for this Jeep. And I was able to reuse the transfer case from this Jeep fits on the transmission of the Ram. So that was a bonus because I didn't have a transfer case. I didn't have to buy one. So everything works. Well, it doesn't start yet, but I got the computer to talk to my scanner to talk to the PCM. So I was able to revin the PCM so it would match the Jeep. And now I can go on and do the wiring to make sure everything else, all the other things work. Because there's still a lot of codes I got to figure out. And when I turn the key on, the fan automatically turns on. And that's not supposed to go like that. So we're going to have to deal with that. Sometimes the fuel pump goes on, and sometimes it doesn't. So that's another thing we got to deal with and all that. And the drive shafts are the same. Everything connects to the same. I made sure to align the transmission to make it fit to where the transfer case adds on to the and then the drive shafts fit the way they were supposed to. And this is the shifter off of 2012. It's not the one for the '09. I couldn't find one. Well, I could find one, but they were like 4 times the price of this one on eBay. So I got this one instead. I'm going to have to redo the center console somehow to do something or whatnot. And I put a start button there instead of the key in case I had issues with the computer didn't want to kind of talk to her for some reason, but it's cooler that way. I don't have any there's no power windows in this Jeep, so that was a cool place to put them. So that works out well. And since this was being a manual to an automatic, now when I turn the key on, since I did the VIN flash, now you can see the park reverse on the dash. That should work when I shift. Once I connect the wires to the shifter, that should work on there. So that's going to be a plus too. And besides that, everything is going pretty good. I reused the same radiator off the Jeep. Yeah, it does need a new one, but I'm going to reuse it for now. So I mocked up all my lines. There are a bunch of old lines that I mocked up to make everything fit. This one was this one has steel pipes to run around, and I got to finish that, figure that out later. So everything does fit where it's supposed to. The only problem I have right now is my oil filter. I need to get an oil filter relocation, and probably puts a lift on it, so the axle is a little further from the engine, because right now when it moves up and down, it will bang on the oil filter if it's in. So we don't want that. So I'm going to relocate it and lift that up just to make sure nothing else happens. Then we don't have any accidents if we're out wheeling and puncture the friggin' oil filter. That'd be a bad thing. So that's what I'm working on here. Once in a while, when my brain wants to work on wiring, that is. So we'll take this slow so we don't mess anything up. And I hope everything works well with this. So we'll let you guys go with that, and then we'll see you on the next one.